So I had to take a step back, and I've just learned this. I had to take a step back and look at myself and realize, girl, you don't even have shit to offer while you out here mad at these men. So how about you focus on getting you something to offer a man that would be something that they could walk away from you and feel like, you know what, I can't live without her.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Look, it's over. It's over. Not another video gotta be made ever.
And only offer a bare minimum and expect so much. That is some unfair shit.
Yes, yes, yes. That's right. What's going on, you guys, and welcome back to A Different Perspective. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for your boy. So this video right here, I've been sitting on for a few days now. I actually watched it all the way through last night, and boy, it had me tripping. I got a lot to say about this one. I got a lot to say, but let's get into it. I don't want to say too much right now. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
So the point of me making this live was basically, I realized today that I have nothing to offer a man. Nothing. And I feel like it took, number one, it took me 32 years to realize it, because I just found that out today. So I was today years old when I realized it. And then
she said it took me 32 years to realize it, because she was today years old when she realized she was fool for that one.
It took me a lot of pride swallowing to be able to admit it. I'm gonna tell you why I feel the way I feel. This is not based off anyone else. This is only based off myself. But I just wanted to share it just in case it may help somebody else. I feel like I don't have anything to offer to a man because a man asked me what I had to offer him. And it was the way he asked that made me realize that I don't. He simply stated, I realize that you're single, but tell me, what would I benefit from having you as my woman?
In case y'all didn't hear that, because the volume dropped, it like she might have got a text message came in or something. He asked her, he's like, well, I realize that you're single, but what would I benefit from having you as my woman?
Now, outside of the basics, like, oh, I look nice, I can cook.
It dropped again. She said, outside of the basics, oh, I look nice, I can cook,
I work. I didn't have nothing else to offer. And the reason I realized that I didn't is because I got to thinking about myself. And all I've been doing for so many years is just working and taking care of kids. I don't know necessarily what I'm into. So there goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy because...
Well, hold on. Let me take that back. And that right there, that's the realization that she doesn't know what it is that she brings to the table when it comes to the relationship, right? And it's just the simple idea that a lot of modern women that you see are incapable of accepting, is that a lot of them don't know what it is that they bring to a relationship. You know, he asked the question, he posed it differently, asking her what is it that she has to offer him, rather than saying what is it that you bring to the table. It's the same question. It's the exact same question. What is it that you have to offer a relationship? You know, and she came to this self-realization that she doesn't have anything else outside of her good looks and her box.
There goes hobbies. I'm not necessarily sure my feminine level of energy because majority of my relationships, I wore the pants. So
she says she's not sure of her feminine level of energy because majority of her relationships, she wore the pants. Now, you can think, now I know a lot of women that may be watching this right now, see, that's what we're trying to tell y'all. See, we get with guys that, you know, don't have a lot going for themselves, not amounting to anything. Maybe they want to be babied as if, you know, they want us to take care of them like we're their mothers, this, that, and the fourth. But you got to also, you know, take into accountability that you were with those men. You know, you chose to be with those men when you could have been with somebody else, you know? So we can't put all that fault and blame on the one individual when, you know, it's a two-way street.
So how can you, as a woman, offer to be a woman to a man if you've never fully been a woman?
Yo, she's an attractive woman, but she do kind of give off just a little bit more of the masculine energy because of the fact that she is probably in the position now where she has to be the provider. You know what I'm saying? She has to provide for her kids. She pretty much said it herself. She says, hell, for the past few years, all I've done is work and take care of my kids. That's a leadership role. That's a provider role.
To a man if you've never fully been a woman. I am a woman because I'm a female, but I'm talking about like actually be a woman, like to a man. I've never experienced that, so I don't know what that feels like. So I can't honestly say that I have anything to offer as far as a woman outside of just being a woman.
Pause. Now that's something very important that she said that we have to touch on now, because you got to think, ladies, if you're dealing with someone and you are in this position now where you have to pull yourself out of your feminine role in order to be in a more dominant or masculine role, then that might be something that you would have to reevaluate, because I don't feel like that's something anyone should ever have to do. Like, I don't think a man should have to yank himself out of his masculine role to be in the feminine one to make the relationship work. And females, y'all definitely should not be, going from feminine to masculine to make a relationship work, or even allowing yourself to build this more masculine frame throughout years of experience from a preteen teen, just so that you can maneuver in the type of men, or with the type of men that's available to you.
So that means all I really do have to offer is because I'm a woman, and we have one.
Hey, thank you. Hey, that's a horrible pause. That's a horrible frame that I stopped on. But she said, hell, all I really got to offer is some box because I'm a woman. And because I'm a woman, we have one. Ladies, your box is not enough. Your box is not enough. You all have a box. Don't try to sell yourself with the box.
I really do have to offer is some because I'm a woman, and we have one. That's really not enough. I can't honestly say I can offer you a nurturing environment, because I'm too frustrated about the children that I have and the lack of help that I have with them. So it's like I can't necessarily be so nurturing to you when I'm frustrated at the amount of nurturing that I'm already doing.
Yeah, I heard that. She said, I can't be nurturing to a man because I'm already having to be nurturing to children that I have. And I'm already, I got lack of help when it comes to them. See, this is why, part of the reason why, you hear a lot of people that's in this space right now that are having these conversations with young men or men in general and telling them, hey, let up on dating the women with kids. Let up on dating the women with kids. I know it sucks. It sucks for the women to have to hear that, because hell, how many of them have kids? I'm gonna let you know right now, the majority of the women that try to get at me got kids. Like 95% of them got kids. So basically, she gave y'all a very, very solid indicator as to why it may not be the best or the wisest thing to be dealing as a single man with no kids, to be dealing with a woman that does have kids. And for some reason, a lot of these single women with no kids want men without kids. I'm like, that ain't right. That ain't right to me. But like I said, she's having to be nurturing to these kids. For a lot of women, it's already difficult enough for them to nurture a man and his feelings and emotions. If she got kids, you're always going to be second or third, really third, because she might put herself second.
I can offer cooking for you, but then to me it comes at a price, because if you're coming and you're sitting and you're eating my food and you're not providing any of it, I'm a feel away. So now I'm offering you bitterness. That's not anything a man wants. Why would you want a bitter female?
Wow. All right, so that tells me something right there. So she said, if I'm cooking for a man, she's like, I can offer you food, I can cook. But she says, if I'm doing that, basically it's like I'm taking food out of my fridge, out of my kids' mouths, off of their plates, off of my plate, to do that for you. Then I'm going to be bitter because you didn't provide any of that for me. Now, that could sound a bit selfish, but at the same time, you got to think of the place that she's in. She's probably not in the frame of mind of ever getting married again and being in that type of serious committed relationship. If she's just going to be dating or being a girlfriend to these guys, and there might be multiple that come and go throughout the duration of the next 10 to 20 years, then her feeling that way could be valid. I'm not saying that it's right, but it's right to her. Chish.
Well, I'm bitter because of my own merits. So it's not your job to fix the bitterness. It's my job to fix. As much as I want a man to come to me ready, able to provide, work, and handle himself, I think that me as an...
Yes! She said, as much as I want a man to come to me ready. Ready. That's what a lot of them want. A lot of them want men that are ready, but a lot of them themselves aren't.
Female, I need to have my emotions in check, because if a man wants peace, I don't have any because I'm frustrated.
Woo!
I'm bitter, I'm emotional, I'm upset.
Woo! She said, look, if a man come to me and he want peace, I don't have any. I'm frustrated. I'm bitter. I'm emotional. I'm upset. Shh. Yo, what's crazy is I honestly believe that this woman came to this self-realization without any influence from the RP community or from this sector, the self-help sector of YouTube or anywhere, World Star, anywhere. I honestly feel like she came to this realization on her own just by being asked that simple question that man asked her. The question, the what would you bring to the table question, right? Obviously he posed it different, but still it's the same question. That's how strong and powerful and necessary that question is. And for the woman that has the right mindset, she could come to this type of realization.
Able to provide, work, and handle himself. I think that me as a female, I need to have my emotions in check, because if a man wants peace, I don't have any because I'm frustrated. I'm bitter, I'm emotional, I'm upset. So I made this video because today I realized that I don't have anything to offer a man outside of good looks. And I learned that I don't want a man for just his looks. So how can I be so selfish and only offer a bare minimum and expect so much? That is some unfair shit.
Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Thank you. Look, I like her. I like her. I like her. I went to, what was I looking at? Her Facebook or something. I was looking at one of her pages. She's a looker too. She got a nice little figure on her too. But man, see, I love that she came to this realization. She was like, who am I to want XYZ from a man? And I don't even have my own ish together. Huh? It's just like women saying, oh, I want a tall, successful, good-looking man, but yet they short, fat, and ugly and broke and ain't got none of that themselves. But a lot of them do. A lot of them want that. A lot of them want the same thing. Most of the majority of women, they want the same type of men, right? She is spitting bars right now.
Now, I don't know about all these other females. Other females may not agree or even feel the way I feel. But I know me. I know the man that I'm looking for and wanting. I'm not even half of him. So...
I don't remember hearing this part. Man. Yeah, most of the women that look for certain type of men, they're not half of what it is that they're looking for of that man.
The reason that I'm even talking about all of this is because I watched a video that Steve Harvey had a while ago. And what he said was that when you're out looking for a spouse, you should find a person that is a cup that is the same type of cup as you. So if you imagined yourself as a water bottle, and this is 2 Ozarka bottles, if you meet a spouse that is just a cap, and then you're a bottle, when you go into pouring into this person, they're a cap. So that means they can only hold a cap full of what you've poured. Well, if you pour everything you got into them, they've only held a cap full amount.
Woo! Hey, yo, that's an interesting analogy right there. And it makes a whole lot of sense when you think about women. You know, you could think of a man being a bottle, right? You know, as far as him having all his finances together. You know, he's really doing it in life, right? He is a provider male. And then you could think of the woman being the cap on top of that bottle, but that woman might come with so much. She might come with a lot of emotions, baggage, this, that, and the fourth, and she tries to pour that into the man. She pours that into the man, but he can't pour that into her. Because, you know, a lot of times they say that a lot of women can't deal with the emotions of a man. And I find that to be true in some cases, not all women, but, you know, majority of women that I have come across can't really deal with the emotions of a man. So if a man gets to pouring into her cap, you know, she might, you know, disregard his feelings altogether. And you see that too often. And that analogy kind of sums that up a bit.
So now it's time for them to pour back into you, and all they have is the cap. But you're still this whole bottle. So you expect this little cap to fill all of you up. That doesn't work. So now I'm realizing I've been walking around feeling like a bottle, but really I'm a cat.
Yo, look, she can admit this. It's crazy because it's like she thought about that analogy that she heard from Steve Harvey, right? She probably at that time when she heard it, she didn't really understand until she was met with this question. And it kind of summed it up for her. It kind of made her realize, oh, dang, now I understand what Steve Harvey was talking about.
Bottles, and niggas are shaped like bottles, ain't full of shit, and I have nothing to fill them with. So I'm empty and low, and these men are empty too, and I'm out here mad about it. So I had to take a step back, and I've just learned this. I had to take a step back and look at myself and realize, girl, you don't even have shit to offer. Why you out here mad at these men? So how about you focus on getting you something to offer a man that would be something that they could walk away from you and feel like, you know what, I can't live without her.
Woo! Yes! Yes! Look, this is over. It's over. Not another video got to be made ever. Share this video, y'all. Share this video. I'm going to leave the link to where I found this down in the description box. Share this with everybody. Especially all these modern females that you know. Share it. Share it. Man, that's a beautiful statement. I want to hear that again.
So I had to take a step back, and I've just learned this. I had to take a step back and look at myself and realize, girl, you don't even have shit to offer. Why you out here mad at these men? So how about you focus on getting you something to offer a man that would be something that they could walk away from you and feel like, you know what, I can't live without her. Because without her, I can't do this, this, and this, and this. Because I'm telling you, with me, you can get you some attitude. All the bitches got attitude. Well, I got one of them. Nobody wants that.
Yes, baby, yes. Yes, she said, hey, with me, you can get you some attitude because I got attitude. Nobody wants that. Oh, man, look, this brightened my day.
And with me, you can get a baby because I seem to make those.
Yo, she's laying it out, man. She's laying it out. It's like she was one of these women. The ones that we talk about. She's one of these women. She was, and now she's, oh, wait, hold on. Something clicked. Something clicked in her head. She was like, damn, well, look, we know a lot of these women, we would get attitudes and babies. Attitudes and babies. That's what a lot of them are good for. Giving you attitude and giving you a baby.
You can get a baby because I seem to make those, but all the bitches do that. So what about me? It's going to be different from this next female. I'm about to take the time to figure that shit out. So I just want to share with y'all that
she said, I'm not going to take the time to figure that out. She's honest.
So I just want to share with y'all that some of us ladies,
look at her. Look, you see the joy on her face that she's came to this realization. She is so happy. Ladies, you would be so much more happy if you came to the same realization within yourself, if it exists within you. If you've been this same type of individual, walking around thinking that you was a bottle, but you was a whole cap. You know what I'm saying?
may not necessarily have anything to offer a man, and we don't realize that because we feel like we're a woman and that's enough. But if you want a man to be more than just, then you're going to kind of have to be more than just.
Oh! Woo! Yo, I'm out. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one thoroughly. This has to be the best example of self-realization and accountability that I have seen from a woman yet, especially a beautiful black woman, especially. But y'all know what time it is. Please leave your thoughts, comments, and your opinions down in the comment section below. Share the video. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the original will be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. See ya.